While Knysna is possibly best known for its once mysterious forest elephant, it is a much smaller creature that now appears to rule the roost in the small garden route town. Guinea fowl, comic, quirky birds with hyped-up temperaments, are found everywhere. Known for their comical ululations and chattering, these fowls run in flocks. The Zulu name for guinea fowl is impangele, which means the one who is in a hurry.
They're not great flyers, so if they have to take to the wing, who knows what's going to happen. But dashing off into the bush and then becoming almost invisible is their line of defense. So they're great runners and they can dodge fast. To try and catch one is a mission.
And he should know. 2 years ago, Howard Butcher and his wife Jenny became the not-so-reluctant substitute parents to a lost guinea fowl chick.
It was around about 6 o'clock, and as I opened the gate, I saw a little thing moving in the shadows on the driveway. And I said to Howard, stop, and I got out the car and I went to see what it was, and it was this little bundle of fluff.
The hatchling, who they named Pinstripe, had wandered away from her nest. Guinea fowl have rather odd nesting habits. While they like to roost in trees, the hens lay eggs on the ground, and they lay the thickest shelled eggs of any bird their size.
Normally guinea fowl will have a clutch of anything between 18 to as many as 30, a clutch of 30 eggs.
Times that by more than one mummy bird laying eggs in the same nest, and things start to get a bit chaotic. No wonder poor Pinstripe went missing unnoticed. Unable to find the nest and return her to her guinea fowl family, Jenny says they took her in.
I actually slept with her in my hand, which was inside a basket which I taped so that I wouldn't squash her in the middle of the night, knowing that that warmth would help her survive.
Guinea fowl are related to other game birds like pheasants and turkeys, and have a long history of domestication. However, wild flocks have flourished in suburbs around South Africa. Their success is probably due to the large but cautious flock. Howard says he's come to realize that the birds have a complex set of calls they use to warn each other. There are specific chirps to identify the difference between a snake and a cat, for example.
There's a language going on there. And having been a part of Pinstripe's life from literally day one, we've got to understand that language a little bit. We've got to learn how to speak some of it back to her, and it's fascinating how complex it is.
The birds also use guinea fowl speak to coordinate food hunts.
Guinea fowl have got a mixed diet. It will be grains, it will be insects, it will be tubers, it can be roots, grass, and it's very important that they get a balance of these things.
Howard and Jenny have tried a number of times to reintroduce Pinstripe back to the wild, but the bird is stubborn.
And we've taken her out trying to see if she would integrate with the wild flock, and she just runs away and she runs back to us.
Jenny thinks it's because when Pinstripe was a chick, she imprinted on them. Filial imprinting happens in bird species where the young leave the nest soon after hatching. The chicks will compulsively follow their parents around, picking up behavioral characteristics from the adult. But instead of trotting behind a hen, Pinstripe tags behind Howard and Jenny.
I don't think she knows she's a guinea fowl.
But she is still highly territorial, which is a characteristically guinea fowl trait.
When there are youngsters being incubated, guinea fowl can be very, very territorial and quite dangerous as well.
She literally hunts people down. We have delivery guys who come and they phone me at the gate now and they say, Jen, have you put your bird away? And these are guys who are 6 foot tall in courier trucks and they are terrified of them. So the word is out that we have a very fierce alpha female on the property, which isn't me.
Jenny says they have made some progress. Teenage Pinstripe has moved out of the house. Kind of. She now roosts in a nearby tree at night and visits during the day. The hope is that she will eventually find a mate and finally leave her human nest.